How's everybody doing? Mike with Cleveland Cutting Board and Furniture Company. Time for the weekend shop update. Hope you had a great week, because I know I did. Yes, I hope everyone had a great week. I know I did. It wasn't the most productive week, but I got a lot done, if that makes any sense. Basically, what I'm trying to tell you is I did a lot of cleaning, and I'm getting ready to replace the floor in here. I thought I was going to wait till spring, but I can't wait anymore. The floor's got to get done. As you can see right here, it's just everywhere. There's the patches that were filling the holes before are starting to give in. So I've been figuring out a game plan. We're basically take everything on this side of the shop and move it over there, replace the floor, and then reverse it. So it's going to be, I think next weekend, that's what we're going to do. So I had to get some cleaning done. I had to get some stuff off the floor. I spent all day Saturday cleaning. I came out here Saturday morning with the intent of working on the countertop. The shop was trash. I couldn't move around in it. So I decided that's it. We're gonna spend the day cleaning. So I spent all day Saturday cleaning. Sunday morning, earlier today, spent the day cleaning. So we're getting ready. I think I'm gonna need around 20 plus sheets of plywood to replace the floor, but it's gonna be a few days. Like I said, I gotta move everything from this side over there, and it's a lot of stuff. So, but it's something I should be doing anyway, just to clean behind stuff. And if you notice, I used to have a little black microphone. Can't find the freaking thing. It's in here somewhere, so hopefully I'll find that. But yeah, so speaking of the countertop, the client is their countertop project turned into a whole remodel. I talked to him this week, and they are actually tearing down walls. We're doing a lot of stuff. So it bought me a little bit of time. But yeah, I'm in real good shape with that. I got one last piece to flatten, which will be done tomorrow morning, Monday. I'll have that on the CNC and get that flattened. And then I've already started the joinery on that. But like I said, I had to get the shop clean, because now these pieces are all coming together. It's a big L section. So it's a piece, the sink, a piece, another piece, stove, then another piece. So now that we got this all, I got the shop all tuned up so I can lay it all out. The joinery is going to be floating tenons with some pinch bolts. Basically, it's a bolt on either side that are round, and a bolt that goes in the middle and pulls it together. I'll send you a video if you don't know what I'm talking about. But it's the best way to do it, because you want it nice and tight. So that project, I'm hoping to have in stain. I'm dropping off. I dropped off the sample to them last night, so hopefully they will approve that. And then I'm hoping to be in stain by next weekend, and then the weekend after. So the next 2 weeks, not a week from the day, but the following week, I should have this thing ready to go. If they're ready, I think they should be. So at least we can get over their house, so they're ready. We can go back and get it stored, because I got to get this out of here and then finish up the maple ingrained end tables. And then I got to start on a hall table for a customer. So a couple cutting boards orders that came in. I got a lot of gift certificate orders. Gift certificates have come back for people who bought a cutting board, and they got a gift certificate for laser engraving. So gonna get working on that this week coming forward. One fun project I did is my very good buddy Doug. He's a firefighter for my hometown. He had some, was it cedar? Not cedar, I forget what it was. Maybe it was cedar. He had an old dresser that had some really nice drawer fronts on it. The dresser was trash, but he saved the drawer fronts. So we came over and we made some CNC signs. So we did, there's 2 fire stations in my hometown. So the one station, they needed some new signs. So he brought them over, threw them on the CNC, carved them up, filled the letters with black, and then he took them back and finished them, and it just turned out great. Here's a picture of them on the fire station. So looks really good. I love doing that kind of stuff for the community. I think more people should do it when they can. So yes, so that got done. That was a fun project. It's nice breaking away from all the monotonous stuff and knocking that kind of stuff out. What else? The bottle opener. I did a video on the blue bottle opener. I posted that on YouTube. It turned out pretty fun. That was a last minute thing. It was the end of the day. I got all as far as I could do on customer orders. I was working on the countertop. I was at a stopping point there, and I was going to go in, and I was like, I don't feel like going in and sitting there watching TV. So I grabbed some scrap out of the pile and made a bottle opener, and I didn't plan on making it blue, but I had that blue dye, I thought, with the curl, and it turned out really cool. So that's a fun video. Be sure to check it out. Let's see. Oh, I delivered 50 16 by 24 inch and a half thick with finger grooves oiled cutting boards to my big customer. I delivered 50 of those. That freed up a lot of space. So getting rid of those out of here, and I got 50 more. I got done. I got 50. They went 50 now and 50 later. I just knocked out all 100. So they're sitting. We're sitting in the garage, wrapped up, ready to go. I still got to just band them up and then deliver them, but those aren't till April, I think he said. So I just was on a roll, and I just knocked them out. So it was. Plus, I needed space. So it's not just the cutting boards that take up the space, but it's also the boards themselves. So the boards themselves are between 8 and 12 feet long. They take up a lot of space. It's nice just to cut them up, and then I just got in the zone, and I got those knocked out. So those got delivered, and now I got to wait 3 months to deliver the other 50. So yes, that was great. That's always a good feeling. What else? I did a little video, a little story. It's Facebook story, I think it's called. I did some bow ties on the countertop. I posted a couple clips of that, just what the bow ties do. As the wood expands and contracts, and there's a crack in it, you put a bow tie cross string, you recess that in there, sand it smooth, and that locks it in. Plus, it's a really cool detail. I like doing those things. And then the shaper origin that I have, the CNC router makes short work. I mean, when I did 4 of them in half the time it would take me to do 1 of them. So, and it's just super precise. So yeah, so I posted out there. Bow ties are pretty cool. They help the pieces out. Yeah, I think it's the right way to say it. But they're also a cool decorative thing too. So that was a cool thing. If you didn't see that, it's on my Facebook page. What else? That's pretty much it. The club video. Once again, I was cleaning yesterday, and I was throwing all the scrap wood in the pile over there. It's actually piles there, but the video is right here, right? So I just was going through it, and this little piece of scrap just called my name out, and I said, what the hell, and knocked out a little billy club with it. And then I dyed it blue, so it's over in the other shop right now. It'll be done by the time I post this probably, so if it's done, it'll be right here. If not, ignore this. I don't know. So anyway, that's it. It was a pretty good, not a lot got done as far as productivity, but I got the shop. So next weekend, my buddy Cliffy's gonna come over, and we're gonna get the floor done. So going forward this coming week, countertop, joinery on that. That's the big thing. I got a cutting board to do for one of my realtor clients, and I have a sign to do. A couple day projects, but I could be working on both back and forth. And then I gotta get cleaning up in the other building too. So great week. It's been cold, so it's been tough. I got the kerosene heater going right now. That's how I heat my shop out here. As you can tell by the walls behind me, it's not insulated out here. So yeah, it gets a little toasty. I have a little electric heater I put in the floor but in front of me, and I sand with the heat coming up, and I got the kerosene heater. But anyway, it's cold. It's Northern Ohio, and it's this January. What do you expect? So anyway, that's it for this week's Cleveland Cutting Board Weekend Shop Update. I want to leave you with one last thing, and that is dumb shit people say to small business owners. This has been one of my favorite calls I've ever gotten in business. A lady had called me. She had ordered a cutting board for her daughter. Her daughter's, I think, in her 30s, I'm guessing, based on the conversation. She ordered a custom cutting board. It was just a regular 12 by 18 hard maple, my number one seller. And she and I went back and forth for days on the design. She wanted her daughter's married name and her husband's name on it. And so 10, 12 renditions of the design. Her mom finally signed off on it, said, oh my God, it's great. She's gonna love it, was her exact words. So then I got the cutting board to her on time, paid, not a big deal. 2 days after Christmas, Tuesday, Wednesday of this past week. No, 2 days into the new year. So anyway, a couple days ago, her daughter called me and said yes, and she was super nice at first and said, I got one of your cutting boards for my mom. I don't like the design on it. Can we change it? I said, sure, it'll be $50. She's like, $50? This was a gift. I said, well, I understand that, but I have to sand it off and then laser engrave it. You and I have to agree on a design. That takes time. So once I sand the whole thing down, then laser engrave it, and then you approve it, so go back and forth then laser engrave it, and then resand that, and then do the edges over. Because once it's got a round edge and you sand it, it flattens it out. So you have to re-round that edge over. That takes time. You got to resand all that. Then I have to re-oil it, and then re-wax it, and then it takes time. I said, it's $50 to redo it. Well, why should I pay for it as a gift? It wasn't a gift for me. I'm sorry. And I said your mom even said you would love it. So if it's between you and your mom. Well, I just want this is good business. You should you should help. The customers should be happy. I go, your mom is my customer, and your mom was happy. So, and she just hung up on me. And she might have said an expletive when she hung up, but I'm sorry, I can't go talk to your mom. You know, I don't know what to tell you. So anyway, that's it. That's kind of shit people deal with when they own a small business. I go out of my way best I can to make people happy. But as most people will tell you in life, that's not easy. So anyway, that's it. Everyone have a great week. And I think that's it. That's it. I'll see you next weekend.